24 of my 365-day workout challenge, and it is day 4 of my journey to splits with Cassey Ho. This morning I'm going to be doing Cassey's 8-minute at-home cardio workout after I do my split stretches. I have my camera set up pretty high right now, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to get both angles of the stretches for the splits and then the workout. If you're doing the splits with me, please let me know, because I would love to see your progress. I know already that my body is starting to become more flexible. Like when I got up this morning, I went to go test how flexible I was just immediately, and look at this. I can put my head to my knee just as like my first stretch. Usually it takes me a few minutes to get there, so I can tell my leg flexibility is really starting to improve, and it's only day 4. I have a timer set up on my laptop. It's a Google timer, so if you need a timer and you can't use your cell phone, like I can't use my cell phone right now because I'm recording with it, just go to your Google search bar and type in 60-second timer, because we'll be holding each pose for 60 seconds today. So let's just go ahead and start. The first pose is with our arms back and up, and I'll go ahead and start the timer. All right. So today I am also starting a 3-day raw food fast, and I'm doing that to really kickstart some healthy eating habits. I find that when I go cold turkey with like junk food, just like don't eat it at all, then I do a lot better with eating right. When I do things in moderation, you know, it's nice for minimizing the shock of changing your diet, but in the end I always end up still eating junk that day. Like I never don't eat junk because I've tapered off. Like I stop eating junk only when I've completely gone cold turkey. I got a whole bunch of produce yesterday, like a ton. I'll make a video showing just like my haul, my grocery haul, so that you can see like all the food I'm gonna get to go through this week. 3 seconds. Whew. I can kind of feel my skin stretching with that one. Like on my shoulder. My whole body's getting a stretch. Stop that timer. Okay, pose 2. So we put our hands down and keep our back leg straight. And I will reset this timer. Start. So in the past, when I've done raw food fast challenges, I have kept a journal of everything that I consumed, when I consumed it, and why I consumed it, and how I felt throughout the day. I kind of tracked my urges. Now this is time consuming because I have urges all the time. One thing I learned is that when I get one urge, it leads to another, and then I can become manic with urges and be like, I really want this. Like for example, I have this craving for pralines. I love pralines. And I went from, I could use a praline, to I want one now, I want one now, I want one now. I read my journal and I was like, man, this person sounds crazy for pralines. I'm going to keep a journal now just because I have more time to, but it's going to be a physical one. I find that when I keep a digital one, it's easier for me to, you know, save it and all the conveniences of having it digitally. But when I write it down, I can really see my emotions through my handwriting. I can see how it changes. Oh, that's a timer. Let's restart and do the other leg. And there's just something empowering about writing things down. Sometimes I'll write positive messages like, oh, I feel this strong craving and it's because I'm stressed about, and I try to identify what I'm stressed about. And then I say, but I can do it, I can move through, or I'm not going to give in to that because I know my goals are this, this, and that. And feeling the pen in my hand and the paper under me and seeing just my personal way of writing with those positive words, it just settles into me more. So I'm going to keep a physical journal just for these 3 days. And yeah, I'll let you know how that goes, because you know, there are a lot of conveniences with digital, 1 minute is going by really fast. Okay, we've got our third pose, which is like our back leg is going to be at a 90-degree angle and our front leg is going to be straight. I'm really glad we moved to doing it for 1 minute instead of 30 seconds. Because yesterday it went by so fast, I was like, did I even push the button? Or has it just been beeping the whole time? Let me check, is my leg straight? Here we go. The benefit of being in a gym environment is that you have someone who can spot you and who can say, oh, your leg isn't straight or your posture isn't correct. But you can get around a few things at home, like putting up a camera and recording yourself, because then you can see your posture. You can always send it off to someone who does know about gym stuff and they can critique you. Ooh. I was looking into doing these videos live on YouTube. They have a beta version of YouTube Live that's not accessible for everyone yet, and the reviews, let me stop this timer. The reviews I saw on it weren't very good, so they definitely have to work out some kinks before I start using it. But they do have like YouTube gaming, and it's kind of like Twitch where you can record yourself playing the game and do commentary and all that kind of stuff. I haven't used it yet. I'd like to because I already post these. Like I post this on Facebook, and then I also post this on YouTube. But it'd be easier if I just had it all on one channel instead of having a cross post. And YouTube has a bigger audience than Facebook, so I could get more input from people who do exercise. You know, it's just the audience is a little, I don't know, it's a little more fitting. But Facebook has been killing it with live. Being able to do this Facebook Live is super simple and very convenient. Okay, that's it for that pose. Now we have the 90-degree angle at the front of the leg, and then the back leg being just straight. Reset this timer. And let's begin. I already said these poses are amazing, right? They are amazing. I remember the first time I did it, it was a little, a little painful. I don't want to say painful because it hurt, but in a good way. And now I am not feeling it as much. I feel like I need a deeper stretch. So after I do these, like this whole 30-day plan, I may seek out some of Cassey's more intense stretches. I didn't think I'd be saying this, especially not on day 4. I didn't think I'd be saying that I would even be interested in seeking out more intense stretches. Because these stretches are, you know, pretty intense for beginners. But after a few days, they get easier and easier. And that's time. Okay. Stop that, and let's reset. Time for the next leg. This morning, I'm going to start my day off with like some vinegar water. So I make vinegar at home. I make a lot of things at home. I love to brew, I love to ferment, I love storing foods and preservation. So I'm going to have some of the vinegar that I've made and drop it in my water, and hopefully that will help cleanse my palate before I start off my clean eating. Usually in the mornings I wake up and I crave either protein or sugar. But giving myself something that's going to help with the bacteria in my guts make me crave just clean foods. I'm gonna try to stay away from animal products these 3 days because I'm not eating raw eggs. I have done sushi before though, without the rice. What is that called? It's like either nigiri or sashimi. I'm not 100% certain. But I've done like the plain sushi meat, and that was really good when I've done raw food challenges. Oh, now the super fun one. Now we get out the scarf. Or if you have those stretch bands, get out your stretch band. And it's time to do our laying down one. So the first thing I'm going to do, because I'm using like fabric, is find the center of it. Because that's where I'm going to put my foot. And let me get a little drink of water. Okay. Start the timer. This stretch I feel in my hip and in my tendons. Oh my gosh. I feel like I really have to concentrate when I'm doing this one. I can pull my leg further though. I can pull it further up. In the beginning it was just like straight out, and now I feel like it's falling down more. So it's closer to the ground and it's higher up towards me. So I know I'm getting closer to the split. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to give the deepest stretch that I can. Come on, timer. Yeah, time has slowed down now. It was going really fast for the other stretches, and now I feel like it's going at a snail's pace. Seriously, did I hit the button? Ugh, I did not hit the button. Oh. Yep. That would explain why I felt like it was taking forever. Alright, next leg. I'm going to make sure I hit it. Good. To the ground. Oh, it's still like 2 feet off the ground. But that's way better than in the beginning when I was like 3 feet off the ground. And it's also amazing how fast you can get better at doing this. This is day 4. It's incredible. It makes me think what else I can get good at, like in a decent amount of time. If I can do this, like get like a whole foot's stronger or a whole foot's distance better, then what else can I do? Alright, that's the timer. And that was our last stretch. Yay! We're all stretched out! Okay, so see, the next thing we're gonna do is our 8-minute cardio. And we do not need this mat. Get out of here, mat. There we go. Perfect. And I have it pulled up on the television. Let me pull this up a little higher. Okay, good. Now it's time for 8-minute cardio with Cassey.
Hey guys, Cassey here.
Hey guys, Cassey here. I love it when she starts out like that. I really love perky people. Okay. Oh, she says it's going to be hard. It's hard when she says it's going to be easy, so it's definitely going to be hard when she says it's going to be hard. This is my second time doing this workout. The last time I did it, my friend Justin came over and we did it together. I watched that video. We looked so hilarious. Running and jumping around. Hopefully it's better. Okay, we're going to do side lunge hops. That. Okay. Like we're flying. Oh my god. We're doing butt kicks. Kicking your own butt. She's like, very, very good. Double on top. How is she able to talk through all this? so intense. My heart is racing. Don't give up, Elisa. Don't give up. Don't give up. Yeah. Keep going, girl. Oh no. No, Cassey, don't. Why are my legs so heavy? Crisscross jacks.
Ready? In 3, 2, here we go.
Yeah. Yeah. Doing it. Not gonna give up. No sweat. Oh my God. All this jumping. Yes, I'm ready for the last move. No. Oh. Okay, Cassey. I won't give up. If you won't give up. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. See, I started out giving it my all, and I didn't have any energy left after the first move. I'm going to keep trying to give it my all and see if I can make it to the second move next time. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. She needs a cool down routine, because I need to cool down. Oh my gosh. So, what did we learn today? Cassey's no joke. And also, you thought I forgot about doing splits? I have not forgot about doing splits. I will never leave you without my splits. Alright, let's see how far I can go. Let me turn this down a little bit. Alright. I may be exhausted, but you will see me split. Hold on to this banister. If you're going to do this, make sure you have something to hold on to, just in case. Don't want to hurt yourself. Split, split, split. Oh my God. Whoa. day. I will see you tomorrow, and I'll let you know in another video how my raw food 3-day fast is going.